7 Fact Why December is Rich in Movie and TV Picks. 1. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It's been a long 2 years since The Force Awakens, which reignited Star Wars fans across the globe by injecting new contours and characters into the Skywalker saga. With this latest episode, written and directed by Rian Johnson, fans finally get to dig into the larger questions that left viewers hanging at the end of Episode 7, and with each new teaser and trailer, such as, why has Luke given up on the Jedi? What is Rey's last name? What is Leia's fate? And, of course, what is up with that porg? While Episode 8 cannot come soon enough for diehards, this latest chapter is also a sobering reminder of the saga's eventual end with Episode 9 2 years from now. Savor your Skywalkers now, folks. 2. Bright. The urban fantasy genre is one that I can never get enough of, so when I heard that David Ayer was mashing up the genre even more as a cop/fantasy/crime drama for Netflix, there was no way I was going to miss it. Bright stars Will Smith as intolerant cop Daryl Ward and Joe Ledgerton as Nick Jacoby, the first Torque to join the LAPD. The trailer promises all of the good things from both genres: fish out of water, unlikely allies, getting used to the rookie, epic prophecies, evil elves, and a lost weapon of unbelievable power, all set against the backdrop of a modern-day alternate Los Angeles. This is going to be a great way to kick off Christmas weekend. 3. The Crown. One of the joys of watching Helen Mirren and the Queen was the humanity Mirren brought to Queen Elizabeth II, the reigning monarch so many of us have grown up with. Just as powerful has been Claire Foy's performance in The Crown. Unlike The Queen, which was a window into the few months following the death of Princess Diana, The Crown gives us Elizabeth from princess to young monarch, and the transformation from self-doubt to self-confidence is made all the more rich by Foy's extraordinary talent. Season 2 gives us more of the interior life of the young queen, and promises insight into her husband, Prince Philip, portrayed by Matt Smith. Perfect for a winter's night binge-watching. 4. The Greatest Showman. I love Hugh Jackman, and I love a good musical. When the two come together, it's an absolute delight. For viewers familiar only with Jackman's many performances as Wolverine, the fact that he is a dyed-in-the-wool song and dance man may come as a surprise. In The Greatest Showman, Jackman stars as P.T. Barnum, one of the founders of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. More contemporary than classical, the music is supposed to be an indication of just how ahead of his time P.T. Barnum was. Joining Jackman are Michelle Williams, Zendaya, and Zac Efron. This one's definitely on my holiday watch list. 5. The Shape of Water. You don't have to be a hardcore fan of Guillermo del Toro's past films to appreciate the sumptuous fairy tale cum romance that brings together a collection of lonely, unfulfilled individuals in Cold War-era Baltimore. At the center of the action and intrigue is an enigmatic amphibian man, Doug Jones, who captures the attention of government scientists and the imagination of similarly voiceless Elisa Esposito, Sally Hawkins. It's their burgeoning on-screen relationship, marked by gestures and longing gazes, in addition to intricately wrought production design, empathetic side characters, and Hawkins' luminous performance that makes this well worth your holiday viewing. 6. Doctor Who. Make sure to have your tissues ready for this year's Doctor Who Christmas special, Twice Upon a Time, which will be a melancholy one for sure. December 25th marks the final adventure of 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, and incredibly awesome companion Bill, Pearl Mackie, as well as the final episode for 7-year showrunner Stephen Moffat. But as heartbroken as I am to see everyone go, I am excited to watch the passing of the torch to showrunner Chris Chibnall as he directs the post-regeneration scene, reveals the first glimpse of 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, and sets the tone for what's to come. 7. The Post. By the sound of the mounting buzz, it seems as though Steven Spielberg is going to slip in one of the best films of the year right as 2017 comes to a close. Spielberg's depiction of the Pentagon Papers, leaked documents that illustrated America's involvement in the Indochina Wars, and how the Washington Post pounced on the story has layers of relevance that might result in one of the director's finest films. You can almost hear the rest of the Best Actress Oscar candidates sigh, knowing that Spielberg indeed finished the project in time for awards nominations, because that means Meryl Streep is in contention for her 21st nomination and 4th win.